all joining on time. Let's give a couple of more minutes for others.
So Jay, just as we are waiting,
Yes,
so on the weekend I got some time and I just read a few things about chakra and I saw, and after that I am correlating like our most of the session are like you can say very aligned to that opening those chakras actually. So really wanted to thanks to you. I was not knowing all those, but after reading and checking that, I came to know.
thank you, Vinay. Thank you. Thank you so much. There is a lot of theory behind yoga, but where the rubber meets the road is on the mat. We can. That reminds me. For us to for us to make progress, information is not sufficient. You might be able to say, okay, this is how I can swim. You can read a book, but it does nothing. We can read lots of books to get information, but real progress is through practice. You can spend a life reading about it, all about yoga, like all about swimming, but it won't make us any progress. And so yoga is, sorry, yeah, I can start like that. Yoga is a mind-oriented practice, and mind, like body, needs good habits. And this regular practice is how we make progress. Mind, somebody reminded me, is also it's called a subtle body. It's a kind of a body. It's a subtle body. Like body, we need practice, regular practice. And yoga is mind science. There's a lot of theory, but where we can make progress is through regular practice, and that is what we do here. Thank you, Vinay. Let us begin again. With the eyes softly closed, whatever is on your mind. Let's take a resolution to practice with diligence and apply the mind to the practice, which is to be present. And that is a real practice. Body movements is there, and for a reason. It's a tool for the mind practice. 3 deep breaths. Paradoxically, mind training is to allow it to rest in the present. It's paradoxical because to rest is not what its usual nature is. And so we are practicing to rest our minds. Rest gently on your breath. Body is at rest unless you move, either voluntarily or involuntarily. Mind is always moving voluntarily or involuntarily. And so we practice to rest. You cannot force, or that is not our training. We simply pick an object, our breath, and we are present with it. Training the mind to rest. It's not about eliminating everything. Just be present to your breath. That's a great start. Palms to the heart center. Namaskara Mudra. Thinking of someone that you love and respect, living or not. Dedicating all the benefits from this session to that person. Into the chest. Opening your eyes. Inhaling, taking the arms by the side, pressing the palms, looking up. Exhaling, hands coming down to the chest, looking down. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. One more round. Inhaling, Exhaling. Release. Come up to standing. Broad stance. Toes pointing forward, hands on the waist. Take a deep breath. Arms up in a V position. Next inhalation, moving your hips forward, taking your arms back, gently look up. Next exhalation, bending from the hips forward, hugging yourself, chin to the chest. Bend your knees. Allow the top of your head to relax down toward the mat as much as you can. And you can feel the posture wherever the edges are. Could be your groins, legs. Next inhalation, back bend. Next exhalation, forward bend. 3 more rounds. After completing, hands on the waist. Take a deep breath, exhale. Arms to the sides, up to the sides, parallel to the ground, palms facing the front. Fingers reaching for the walls, and yet the shoulders relaxed. No shrugging the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist. Take a deep breath, exhale. Arms up to the sides, parallel to the ground, palms facing the front. Next exhalation, bending toward your right leg, left fingers reaching up to the ceiling and then reaching for the right wall, palms facing the front. Inhaling center. Next exhalation, bending toward the left leg, right fingers reaching for the ceiling and then reaching for the left wall. Inhaling center. 4 more rounds. Again, you might find the posture in or wherever the edges are. You could be hitting the edges in your legs, arms, sides of your body, neck. After completing, hands on the wrist, take a deep breath. Arms up to the sides, parallel to the ground, palms facing the front. Inhaling center, exhaling, twisting to the right. Turning your head, look past the right shoulder, inhaling center. Next exhalation, twisting to the left. Inhaling center. 4 more rounds. And fingers always reaching away from the body to the sides, even as you twist. After you complete, hands on the waist. Take a deep breath, exhale. Rotating your toes outward, 45 degrees. Arms up, interlacing fingers, palms facing up. Next inhalation, bending your knees and sitting back in an imaginary chair behind you. Utkatasana variation. Keep the balance on your feet by leaning from the hips up with the arms aligned to your spine. Next exhalation, standing straight. 4 more rounds. Inhaling, bend your knees deeply. Exhaling, standing straight. After you complete, hands on the waist. Bring your feet hip width apart. Arms up, interlacing fingers, palms facing up. Inhaling, coming up onto the toes as much as you can. Exhaling, heels down. 4 more rounds. After you complete, release the arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. Front of the mat. Tadasana, mountain posture. Namaskara mudra. Diligence is as best as you can with this breath. And attention is to your own experience. Whatever the experience may be, positive or negative, these are labels. There is an experience that is flowing. And as neutrally as you can be present. 3 rounds of classic Surya Namaskara begin. And if the mind is getting away from the practice, experience of the practice, begin again with this breath. Pausing a bit to experience the edge in each of the postures, just a bit. After completing, separating your feet comfortably, stand relaxed. By practicing our mind to be present while standing relaxed, we are getting ready to take the practice off the mat. All activities can be done with the mind being fully present. The life will be completely transformed. As we practice to be present with ourselves, we can then fully be present with another person. And it is a transformative process. 3 deep breaths. Today, we'll explore few variations of Surya Namaskara practice. First, we'll practice Surya Namaskara A, front of the mat, Tadasana. Usually, we do a back bend. Instead, we are going to simply extend the arm. Namaskara Mudra. So it's always a starting point. Take your arms by the sides and take it all the way up and press the palms. Urdhva Hasta. Next exhalation, take your arms to the side and bending forward. Take your fingers to the sides of your feet on the mat, bending forward. It's called a swan dive. You take the wings, as it were, to the sides and then the wings go down. By the way, our arms are previously wings. Fingers all the way going down. Bend your knees to get your fingertips by the sides of your feet. Head down. With the fingers touching the mat, with the knees deeply bent, look to the front, flatten your back, Ardha Uttanasana. Then jump back or walk back to plank posture. Then knees down like you do in Ashtanga Namaskara. Bend your knees and take the chest and chin down, but not all the way down to the mat. Not all the way down to the mat, and hold the posture. And go back to cat posture. So this is one way. When I say Chaturanga, you can do this with the knees down, or those who can, go back to plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Bend your elbows deeply and get the entire body parallel to the ground. Then knees down, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Toes pointing back, knees off the mat. Next exhale, then go back to plank first, then Adho Mukha Svanasana. Rest in Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 deep breaths. 3, 2, 1. Look at your hands, flatten your back. Jump forward or walk forward, Ardha Uttanasana. As you end in Ardha Uttanasana with the head up, flat back. And then you relax your head down with the fingertips by the sides of your feet. Your knees can be deeply bent. Then take your arms to the sides as you come up to Urdhva Hasta. Inhaling. Exhaling, Namaskara Mudra. Release your arms. Stand relaxed. Any questions on the variation of Surya Namaskara? It's called Surya Namaskara A. You can jump back or walk back to plank. Similarly, from Adho Mukha, you can jump forward or walk forward to Ardha Uttana. And you can have your knees down for Chaturanga if you're not yet ready there for normal Chaturanga Dandasana, where the knees are off and the entire body becomes parallel to the floor, elbows close to the body. You bring your entire body at your elbow level as you bend the elbow. The elbow and the upper arms are 90 degrees or so. And that is Chaturanga. And if you need the knee support, drop your knees down to do that. If there are no more questions, or if there are no questions, we can proceed to practice this few times. Front of the mat, Tadasana. Take a deep breath. Namaskar Mudra. Urdhva Hasta, inhaling. Take the arms by the side and take the arms, press the palms. Next exhalation, swan diving to Uttanasana. Deep bending of your knees, fingertips by the sides of your feet, head completely relaxed. Next inhalation, Ardha Uttanasana, flatten your back, fingertips by the sides of your feet. Then jump back or walk back to plank. Next, Chaturanga Dandasana with the knees down or without knees down. Then inhaling, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, knees down, toes pointing back. Top of the head is going toward the ceiling. Chest is facing the front. Soft gaze is facing the front. Knees off the mat. Then knees down, tuck your toes in. Plank. Adho Mukha Svanasana, exhaling. 3 deep breaths. 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, look to the front, jump forward or walk forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Next exhalation, head down, surrendering in Uttanasana. Next inhalation, sweeping your arms to the sides and all the way up, Urdhva Hasta. Next exhalation, Namaskar Mudra. Release your arms, stand relaxed. Surya Namaskara variations A and B are more dynamic. And Chaturanga Dandasana requires, or develops, I should say, the upper body strength. And the core strength. develops. It develops if you need, even while you bring with the knees down, as you bring your body down to the elbow level, is a good start. Then you can slowly start doing it without the knees being down on the mat. Third round of Surya Namaskara A practice, Tadasana, Namaskara Mudra. Inhaling, Urdhva Hasta. Next exhalation, Uttanasana. Next inhalation, Ardha Uttanasana. Then jump back or walk back. Next exhalation, Chaturanga Dandasana with the knees down or not. Inhaling, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Knees down, toes pointing back, and then knees off the mat. The top of the head is going toward the ceiling. Your soft gaze is directly forward. Chest is facing directly forward. And then plank. Exhaling, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Resting. 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, look to the front and jump forward or walk forward. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhaling, head down, totally surrendering in Uttanasana. Next inhalation, sweeping your arms up. Urdhva. Exhaling, Namaskara Mudra. Release arms, separate your feet, stand relaxed. Take a deep breath, exhale. Front of the mat. Tadasana. Namaskara Mudra. On your own, at your own pace, Surya Namaskara A practice with diligence and attention. Begin. After you complete, release your arms, separate your feet, stand relaxed. In Mysore, there is a school that started a practice called Ashtanga Vinyasa. Ashtanga Vinyasa. It's a very dynamic practice. And Surya Namaskara A and the B that we are going to practice, they're part of the Vinyasa practice. Deep breath, exhale. Feet close together. Namaskara Mudra. In Surya Namaskara B, we start with Utkatasana. Inhaling, take the arms by the side, sweep it up, bend your knees deeply. Utkatasana, bending your knees. Next exhalation, Uttanasana, take the arms by the side, bending fully forward, head down. Total surrender. Next inhalation, Ardha Uttanasana. Lift your head up, flatten your back, and then jump back or walk back to plank. Then next exhalation, Chaturanga Dandasana. The knees down, with knees off. Inhaling, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Knees down, toes pointing back, knees off the mat. And then go back to plank, knees down, tuck your toes in, go back to plank. Exhaling, Adho Mukha. Inhaling, Virabhadrasana, first variation. Right foot forward, Ashwa. Back foot flat on the mat, arms up, press the palms. You don't have to do this in one inhalation. Take as many breaths as you need to come to Virabhadrasana, first variation. Next exhalation, you do it in one, or take as many breaths, go to Ashwa, go back to plank, Chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha, Adho Mukha. With the inhalation, with your left foot forward, Virabhadrasana, first variation. Then Ashwa Sanchalana, plank, Chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha, Adho Mukha. Rest for 5 breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look to the front, jump forward or walk forward, Ardha Uttana. Head down, surrender. Next inhalation, Utkatasana. Exhaling, standing straight, Namaskara Mudra. Release the arms. Separate your feet. Are there questions? Something doesn't feel right. Anything like that. Don't worry too much about breath coordination. Obviously, everything will be through the transitions or inhalations or exhalations. Some of the transitions, for example, from Adho Mukha with an inhalation going to Virabhadrasana would need a long inhalation. But don't worry about that. Take your breaths, as many breaths as you need to transition from Adho Mukha to Virabhadrasana. It's a dynamic practice. Develops strength, stamina, and good amount of lung capacity as you practice to coordinate transitions with inhalations and exhalations. Take a deep breath, exhale. Second round of Surya Namaskara B practice. front of the mat, Tadasana. Namaskara Mudra. Inhaling, Utkatasana. Exhaling, Uttanasana. Inhaling, Ardha Uttanasana and jump back, plank. Then Chaturanga Dandasana, exhaling. Inhaling, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Plank. Exhaling, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhaling, right foot forward. Virabhadrasana, first variation. Next exhalation, Chaturanga Dandasana. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana as you inhale. Exhaling, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take as many breaths as you need. Next inhalation, left foot forward, Virabhadrasana. Exhaling, Chaturanga Dandasana. Take as many breaths as you need. Next inhalation, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhaling, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Resting for 5 breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, look to the front. Ardha Uttanasana, jump forward or walk forward. Exhaling, Uttanasana, full surrender. Inhaling, Utkatasana. Exhaling, straightening up, Namaskara Mudra. Release the arms, separate your feet, stand relaxed. Take a deep breath, exhale. Third round of Surya Namaskara B practice, front of the mat. Tadasana. Samastiti, starting point, Namaskara Mudra. Inhaling, Utkatasana. Exhaling, Uttanasana, full forward bend. Inhaling, Ardha Uttanasana, and jump back or walk back, plank. Exhaling, Chaturanga Dandasana, with the knees down if you need to. Next inhalation, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Next exhalation, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling. Oh, I'm sorry. Go back to our Adho Mukha. Inhaling, right foot forward, Virabhadrasana. Exhaling, Chaturanga. Inhaling, Urdhva Mukha. Next exhalation, Adho Mukha. Next inhalation, left foot forward, Virabhadrasana. Next exhalation, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhalation, Urdhva Mukha. Exhalation, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Resting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look to the front. Inhaling, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhaling, Uttanasana. Inhaling, Utkatasana. Exhaling, straightening up, Namaskar Mudra. Release sounds. Lie down on your back. Legs together, relax your feet. Arms close to the body, palms facing down. How fortunate we are to be here together for this practice. Hug your knees, rock back and forth. Relieve any tension on your back. Along the spine. And then release the head down and side to side, rock all the way to the left and all the way to the right. Settle back down and proceed to Shavasana, to surrender in Shavasana. The body is resting. Allow the mind also to rest with the body, which is to simply be present to your breaths. What we mean by resting the mind is not to stop the mind. This is not what we are trying to do. It is to simply rest in the present. And breath is present, the body is present. And so when the mind is present with the breath of the body, the mind is also present. And so rest. with your whole being. Rest. Being present is not natural or easy. Takes practice, takes training. So relax and rest. A smile on your face to relax. A hint of a smile is all it takes to relax your face. How marvelous it is to be here. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gently coming out of Shavasana. Come to meditative posture. Eyes closed, spine erect. Take your time. Taking your hands back. Inhaling, growing taller. Exhaling, bending forward, thanking Mother Earth. Inhaling, coming up. Rubbing your palms vigorously, generating heat. Massaging your closed eyes, gently blinking your eyes open. Namaste. Thank you all so much for giving me this opportunity. Have a good evening and a good day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you,
Thank
Jay.
you.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.